One of the things that I've understood that the enemy has been trying to do in my life is basically to keep me silent. For as long as I can remember, I've always been that quiet kid, that shy kid that didn't have many friends and that has this tiny voice and that doesn't like to create conflicts and that likes to stay in the back and be transparent and not be noticed. And, that very quiet, introverted person, making me not share my opinions, what I think, to not create conflicts or whatever. Now the Lord has revealed to me that that has been the enemy's work in my life to keep me silent. And before that revelation, I had just taken this as a personality trait, just being shy. But actually, shyness, in that sense that it prevents you from living your life, in a sense that it prevents you from talking freely, is clearly the enemy's work. And it really feels like that the enemy has been trying to keep me in a corner, making me comfortable enough not to get out of this and to keep me silent, isolated, so I would not be able to enter my calling and I would not be able to spread the good news. But bad news for the enemy is that I'm aware of what he has been doing. And for me, I really feel like one of the ways to counterattack the enemy's work in our life is to do the opposite. I know the enemy has been trying to keep me silent. So my response is to take up that phone and speak, spread the word, talk about Jesus, and literally do what he has been preventing me from doing my whole life. He's been trying to silence me. I'm gonna speak. So I'm learning how to silence the enemy myself and counterattack when he's attacking. And of course, I think the first way to do it is to pray and to pray to the Lord that he frees us from our demons and from the enemy. So praying to the Lord is the first thing, and then fighting with Bible verses. The Bible is the Lord's word, so we can free ourselves by bringing up the truth to the enemy and make those demons leave. The third step is to really act. Once we understand what the enemy is trying to do, is to do the opposite. So in my case, enemy has been trying to silence me by keeping me in a corner and making me shy. Well, I'm gonna speak out and talk about Jesus and not stop. I would like to know, what are your own strategies to fight the enemy, to counterattack the enemy's work in your life? Once you have identified what it's been doing in your life, once you have identified your demons, once you have identified how the enemy has been trying to prevent you from entering your calling and serving God, what are your own strategies to fight back? I'm looking forward to reading about your experiences. I wish you a great day. God bless.